Okay. Hey everybody, my name is Maria. I'm going to sit here and make a couple of jewelry. Right now I'm making mushroom earrings and necklace. Purple is my favorite color. I only have one purple and I have two pinkish maroon. I don't know if I can see that. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to start by sanitizing my hair. Get it really good and sanitized. Because I ran out of gloves. Normally I use gloves to make my jewelry. But unfortunately I ran out. The earrings will be for sale, but the purple necklace will not be. Because it's my favorite color. So we're going to start with what is for sale. I've already made this, which is $20. This, which is 10. This, which is 8. And this, which is also 10. I've made resin jewelry. I have a lot of it right here that I'm going to turn into keychains, necklaces, and earrings. This will be a necklace. I painted it. This will also be a necklace. So will this. And yeah. I do have a craft station. That I keep pretty organized for the most part. So I will give y'all a few look-sees on what I'm working with. You got my desk that is fully organized. I got stickers to put in the jewelry because I do put stickers right there. That's why it's priced the way it is. Put 2 stickers. I got all that. I got paint, pens, paint brushes. I still need to organize some stuff. There's the necklaces. There's the jewelry glue, keychains. Here's the packaging. Some more packaging, the plastic packaging. You got cardboard, plastic. And that's pretty much everything. I have this tool. I don't know if you have to see it. Focus. Focus. There it goes. This tool right here to drill into some of the resin that I make. I have a heat gun. Now, let's get back to the earrings. At hand. Anytime I touch something, I always sanitize. Okay. So let's start with the earrings. And because these will be by themselves, I would probably price these at about $5, maybe $6. I don't know, but to start, I'll probably price it at $5. So, I've seen people tell their stories or tell stories all over social media. The reason why I craft, it kind of keeps my mind focused on what I cannot control versus what I can, because I was mentally and physically abused by my father when I was a kid. My dad trained my brain into making me think I was a boy, because he swore up and down my brother wasn't his. And if I went against him, it got worse. He would either burn me with his cigarette or slap me, or he would kick me out the house and tell me I would have to be on the streets until I know how to listen. My dad wasn't really father of the year, if you want to be exact. So, it wasn't easy, but I have always managed. Yes, I did a lot of fight for my life growing up because of what my dad put me through. And I've known people that have it harder than I did. And sometimes some people hear my story and go, dang, you have it harder than I did. I don't know who has it harder. The people that are homeless and have no choice but to live on the streets or abandoned buildings. Or the people that are spoiled and don't know right from wrong. I'm glad I learned right from wrong from neighbors, family, friends, and my mom. And when the SCARE program was still around. I found out today it's no longer around anymore, which in some ways I'm like, they're 8-year-olds that think they're grown adults. Don't you think you ought to scare them? But I'm not in politics. I don't want to be, even if I know how most politics run. Don't put me in politics. I don't think anybody wants me in politics. Not with my attitude and the way I see how things should work. This is 5. No, that works. Wait. Oh. There it is. I want this one. Okay. And yes, I do put a lot of time into what I do. And because I do, I should probably think about pricing it a little bit more, but I'm just starting to sell it. I don't want to price it too high because I know sometimes it's not easy to afford. Cute jewelry. Ta-da! Isn't that pretty? I like colorful mushrooms. I do use my own neck to measure the necklaces. I need more chains, more necklace chains. Stuff I can't recycle, I throw it away. The stuff I can, I put in this jar because I will find a way to recycle it. And I did make this jar out of resin. Okay. Because I'm making the purple mushroom for myself, I'll still sanitize my hands some, but not a whole lot because the necklace will be for me. My skin should be good and disinfected. Okay. That there. Put that there. Right there. Yeah. Okay. Mushroom. Do anybody like mushrooms? My sister does. She has an obsession with it. That and jellyfish. I like pretty and colorful and sparkly. I'm that person you probably see in the store saying, "Ooh, shiny." Me want shiny. That sounds silly, but it's true. I'm gonna put it this way. If anybody out there have heard me go, "Ooh, ooh, ooh, ooh," that would probably be me. And I hope I'm not the only one, because if I am, I will feel really, really ridiculous. But I can say some of my favorite movies are Twilight, Harry Potter. Mom got me started on Harry Potter. Thanks a lot, Mom. But I can't say much because I got her started on 911 and she can't stop watching. And then I got her started on 911 Lone Star. By the way, awesome shows. Really, if they cancel those, I would be so mad. I literally love 911 and 911 Lone Star. My favorite characters, however, on 911, definitely number one, Bobby Nash. He's like the best father role model out the entire show. Like, seriously. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's other father role models there, but he's like one of those father role models that where he's like everybody's dad. Like, my mom used to be mom to everybody. That's pretty much what Bobby Nash reminds me of. Don't call him my mom or dad, but he's pretty cool. And now if you go off of Lone Star, that's a tough one. Lone Star would be a toughie for me because all the characters, it seems like the people that play those characters fit those characters to a T. So that one will be a lot harder. But back to 911. You got Bobby Nash, number one favorite. The other one that I've watched that. Literally binge watched it. I don't know how many times, and I still don't understand how Jimmy stays alive. Like, he's been stabbed. He had a barbed wire thing in his head. Like a bob pole or whatever it was. I don't remember what it was. It's been a minute since I watched it. Like, dude, how are you alive? I mean, don't get me wrong. I do not want Jimmy to die. It's just, to me, it's like a fantasy, unless they are going off of a true story, and if so, who lived through all that? Like, how could that be true if it's true? I want to know. I'm curious. How does Jimmy live through all the dangers he's been through? It just, it's a head scratcher. I'll probably watch it after I go pick up my stepdad from work, but it is still a head scratcher. I have no idea how Jimmy's still around. My mom told me, I hope I'm not spoiling it for anybody. My mom spoiled it for me. My mom told me Bobby Nash died in one of the seasons, and I'm like, no! Why? I didn't know he died. So I got binge watch. It's just, you got Bobby that dies, and Jimmy has been through. If y'all watch it, y'all would understand why I am so confused. I honestly don't understand how Jimmy can still be living. That makes sense. But that's okay, because I know sometimes shows are meant to be partially realistic. But honestly, if anybody knows if that part of 911 is real, please let me know. I really want to know.